the unsung hero of a sustainable future that will allow us to use electricity generated from renewables as and when we need, as well as open up the possibilities of zero and low carbon travel, is none other than the humble battery. The first ever battery was made by an Italian called Alessandro Volta in 1799. And in Take Charge, a global battery experiment, we'll be showing you how to make your own version of this battery. And your battery, just like any battery, will be made up of what we call cells. And each cell can be thought of as a bit like a sandwich. The bread of the sandwich is what we call the electrodes, and these are usually made up of two different metals. And the filling is what we call the electrolyte. In a cell, these layers work together to create a store of energy that can be used as and when we need. And put lots of cells together, and you get a battery. To make one battery, you will need approximately 10 matching coins or washers, some aluminium foil, some thin cardboard, a small dish of vinegar, any type will do, another empty dish, scissors, a pen or pencil, and an LED light. You may also find it helpful to have some tweezers and some sticky tape. We'll start with a little bit of prep, and this can either be done with your learners or ahead of time. So take one of your coins, place it on the cardboard, draw around it, like so, then cut it out. Repeat this until you've got the same number of cardboard discs as you have coins. Then, take a strip of foil and fold it in half 4 times. Place your coin onto this folded foil, draw around it, then cut it out. Separate the foil into the discs. Now this can be fiddly, but I promise you they do come apart. Now take your cardboard discs and soak them in vinegar for about a minute. The vinegar will act as your electrolyte, and the cardboard is really just a way to hold it in place. After about a minute, use the tweezers to move the cardboard discs onto another fresh, dry dish, and allow them to dry out a bit so they don't get too soggy. You're now ready to make a cell, and to do that, you simply stack a coin, a vinegar-soaked cardboard disc, and then a disc of aluminium foil. And that is one cell. To see if this lights up our LED, we can take the long wire, or what we call leg of the LED, and touch it onto the coin, and then touch the short leg of the LED onto the top of the foil. And this will complete the circuit, and let's see if it switches our LED on. It won't. And that's because we need to add more cells to our battery. So to do this, again, you simply take a coin, a vinegar-soaked cardboard disc, and then a disc of aluminium foil. As you build up the battery, tape can be quite helpful to hold things in place. I'm just going to use a little bit to secure the longer leg of the LED onto this coin. And then we can try the light again. It probably still won't light up. And that's because we need to add even more cells, one by one, and try the LED light each time. When adding the cells, be careful to not allow each foil circle to bend around the side and touch the coin below it. Otherwise, you'll short circuit the battery. Now, our LED comes on with 6 cells, but you might find something different. But it can be really difficult to see when the LED comes on. So you might want to take a sheet of black paper or white paper and hold it behind the LED, or dim the lights of the room, or even cup your hands around the LED so you can see when it comes on. It is hard to see, but if you touch the leg on and off, then you can see it flashing. And there you go, an actual working battery just made from everyday objects. Now, if you want a follow-on activity, you could try investigating what happens if you change the electrolyte in your battery. Maybe try salt solution, or maybe even a mixture of salt solution and vinegar. And don't forget to visit the website to share your results and to compare with others from around the world. And on the website, you will also find lots more resources to help you take part in this experiment. And you can get involved even more by making your own commitments to a sustainable future. So, on the website, you will find everything you need to get involved with Take Charge, a global battery experiment.